Indiana Pacers.
Hi again. Thanks for joining. And it's the Knicks to start out. Anthony in the corner. Lets it go with a three. From deep. Bangs home the trifecta.
And Anthony is certainly capable of sinking the triple. The D has to respect that quick release and get out on it.
Anthony against George. Young, a screen on him. George, no good. New York's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Lets it go from deep, and Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Rose. Anthony's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Knicks. And Zoelis will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. 6-point game. They come off a real tough loss on Wednesday.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Hey, knocking down free throws in a hostile environment is really about the battle of the mind.
Ellis, the pass to T. The shot from the low post is good.
And the crafty, cunning Teague, fantastic at finding ways to score down low.
And here's Anthony from the arc. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Ellis against Lee. Shots good by Ellis.
Man, you really have to respect how Ellis takes on any challenge. I mean, specifically how he creates chances for himself close to the basket.
Shots good by Anthony.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far. And if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
No one covering. George has got 5.
That last 3 must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer.
Drills the three-pointer.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Here's Ellis going inside.
Man, I like the concentration that Ellis has on these shots. I mean, he's not bothered by aggressive defense when it comes to concentrating on making the shot.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. Here's Jefferson. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Ellis. George against Anthony. And yes, it's good. George has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And it's Rose with the ball for the New York Knicks. Leading by 5. Out to Lee. Lets the 3 fly. Sinks the triple.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
Great speed displayed by George on his way to the bucket. Devastating to the defense with those dunking skills of his.
A wide open look here for Porzingis. Out to Lee. Some nice passing by New York here. And that's good. Kristaps Porzingis for 3.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Here's George. It's rebounded by New York. Porzingis finds Anthony. Lee outside. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got 3 assists in the game.
Having having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Pacers trail by 12. Now here's Teague. George with the ball. And Rose picks him up defensively. Teague with a clean look. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Back to Porzingis for the three. It's rebounded by Jefferson.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Now let's the pass to George. And George with the stuff.
Showing you the vertical that time. Paul George throwing it down.
New York leading by 10. Anthony left side. Out to Porzingis. Fires from deep. Pass to Lee. The three. The rebound by Paul George. For Indiana, they've gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage anyhow. And here is Ellis, covered by Lee. And it's George finishing it off.
Yeah, this guy certainly knows how to take over a game. I wonder who made George mad tonight. They're paying for it now.
Both teams will make substitutions. George has gone 6 of 8, so shooting well at 75% here. And here's Jennings outside. The Pacers pull it in. 1:10 left in the first quarter of the game. And Brandon Jennings gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Brooks checked in for Indiana. So it's the Pacers now, trailing here by 8. And Miles kicks to Robinson beyond the arc. And it's Miles missing.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
And again, it's the Knicks missing. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Robinson misses.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Jennings for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
You know, it's going to be tough to win when you give the other team second and third opportunities to score the ball.
At some point, guys, it comes down to pride. Start banging on your chest and get after it from your heart. You've got to at least offer some resistance. You can't just let guys do what they want in there.
Jennings can't get it to go. Now here's Miles. D right on him. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
And so it's the New York Knicks holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
The Knicks leading by 6. Outside Jennings. Takes a 3. And Carmelo Anthony hits from deep. Anthony. He's got 21 in the game.
And this is the game plan for him, and he's a big part of their floor spacer.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Jennings. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Young with no one around. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Anthony, the pass to Jennings. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet. Jennings has got the lead up to 12 now for the Knicks. And we play through the first minute here in the second. Brooks against Jennings. Here's Miles. Knicks with the rebound. Now Anthony. He's got 21. Over Robinson. Shot's good by Anthony. Anthony's got 5 points in the quarter.
A mid-range master. Carmelo Anthony looks to attack from this area whenever he can.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Pass to Miles. Indiana moving the ball over. Brooks with no one around. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Deep two from Anthony, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Anthony's got 25 points.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by New York.
Here's Anthony. Allen with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Back to Brooks. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's the three. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Brooks has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Really like the vision that Young has for a player of his size.
Robinson against Anthony. Over Robinson. And a great move from Anthony as he gets it to go. And the Knicks lead by 13. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Miles, that's good. Miles has got his first points of the night.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys. Scoring at an efficient clip tonight. Melo in that zone.
Pacers trail by 13. Pass to Miles. Back to Brooks. Fires for 3. Knicks with the rebound. Noah's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Outside Holiday hands it from downtown. Holiday's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Timeout called the Pacers.
47, 34. Timeout charge to the Pacers.
And new group in for the Knicks. O'Quinn's checked in. Porzingis is coming in for Hernan Gomez. Lee's checked in for Justin Holiday. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Brandon Jennings. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Jefferson's checked in for Allen. George comes in for Young. Ellis is checked in for Robinson. And it's Teague in for Brooks.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Pacers trail by 13. Teague dishes to Miles. The kick out to Teague. Ellis the pass to Jefferson. 6 to shoot. Tries the spin move. Here's George. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. At one point they led by 16.
2 minutes remaining. First half, 2 minutes.
Rose scanning the floor. Unable to get that one. Indiana's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Here's Teague. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Anthony. O'Quinn the pass to Carmelo. Second chance shot. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
The Pacers making a switch here. Young's checked in.
A lights-out scorer who possesses incredible confidence. Anthony is such a skilled and explosive player.
Here's George. Jefferson trying to break loose. George with the bucket. George has got 4 this quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Anthony. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. 34 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Pacers trail by 16. Here's George. 17 points in the game. Jefferson, and the dunk by Jefferson.
He made extra sure that goes in.
New York's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Here's Anthony, and good that time. Anthony's got 36.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. He's been absolutely relentless.
Indiana's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Pass to George from past the arc. It's rebounded by New York. O'Quinn's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
The 3 from George. Drills it from outside. George has got 20.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
Carmelo Anthony getting it done for the Knicks. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Coming into halftime of Game 2, there's an air of confidence for the New York Knicks.
They've got a huge lead, largely because they're showing their heart, the will, the determination, particularly on the offensive glass.
Yep, they're playing with some real passion. Love to see it.
And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series, they were able to hold serve in Game 1. But they'll need that same effort to make the most of their home court edge.
Yeah, don't get comfortable. It's only one game. It was a game that they were supposed to win.
Yeah, but you got a great chance to take a commanding lead in this series, Shaq. You could go up 2-0, and I don't see them losing the series.
Some big expectations on this game, too. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Welcome back to playoff basketball on 2K Sports. This is the Eastern Conference Final. Carmelo Anthony really has his fingerprints all over this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And it's George missing. The Knicks leading by 15. Outside Anthony. Over George. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Anthony's got the first bucket of the third here for the Knicks. George looking over the floor. The high post shot. It's rebounded by Porzingis. The Knicks shooting a tremendous 61% from the floor. Hitting at all cylinders. Kept alive. Here's Anthony. A terrific shot on a turnaround. Anthony's got 42 in the game.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole. Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
And here's Rose outside. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got 6 assists now in the game. The Pacers have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Here's Teague, and it's slammed in by Teague.
Teague is kind of sneaky with his vertical, guys. I wouldn't call it great, but it's certainly better than average, and he'll fly high on occasion to jam whenever he gets the chance.
And here's Porzingis for a 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
And the Pacers call time here. After like what we're seeing from Carmelo Anthony.
He's on another level right now. Knocking down threes left and right. The defense isn't doing their job, and I think they got to talk about it quickly.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Here's Teague. It's rebounded by New York.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
No good from Lee. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Young outside. To the middle. Here's Ellis. Plays it up and banks it in. Ellis has got 6.
A fantastic heads-up play there from Young to find the open man.
Bounce pass Anthony. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Lee gets the bucket.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Indiana's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Pass to George. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Ellis finds Teague. The shot by George, wide open. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. George has got 23.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Teague with the ball. Good chance here for George. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Nice rhythm to that play right there, and George was ready to fire.
Here's Lee outside. It's good from long range. Lee's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Knicks. And here is Teague. Pass to Young. And it's Paul George with the finish.
And you know what? For me, these don't show exactly how great an athlete George is. I mean, sometimes you're surprised that the basket doesn't come down with the force he punches it with.
No good from Lee.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
To the inside. Teague. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And it's 6 points for Jeff Teague.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Anthony, the pass to Rose. And they cash in. Right away with the quick shot. And the Knicks lead by 20.
Boy, you look at Rose, and you just love the imagination he brings to his offensive game. You know, this guy is constantly pushing the boundaries of his basketball ability.
And the Pacers call time here. And the Knicks making a change here. Jennings is checked in. Here's Jefferson. And Miles kicks to Robinson. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
The Knicks leading by 18. Jennings in the corner. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet. And it's 9 points for Brandon Jennings.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Anthony kicks to Porzingis. Robinson pulls it in. Pacers trail by 21. Down low. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Allen's got his first points in this one.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Teague can't hit. For New York, they've gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. Buries it from three-point range.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Pass to Miles. Looking for Allen. He gets it there. Over Porzingis. Allen's shot is off. New York leading by 22. Porzingis inside. Allen defending. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Even though he's slight of build, Porzingis knows how to absorb contact. Excellent concentration from the young fellow there.
Allen passes to Teague. 17 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Nice shot from the wing.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. When he's getting to his spots, shooting the ball with confidence, excellent turnaround for him.
Fast break. Here comes Indiana. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Pacers have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt early. And Miles drops in both. Outside Jennings. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's New York closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And how about a look now at our assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And that one's good by Noah.
Yeah, what a shot by Noah. Wasting no time getting that one off.
Now here's Brooks. Pass to Miles. Shoots the 3. The Knicks pull it in. Noah's got 5 rebounds tonight. Inside. That's good from Jennings on the assist by Anthony. 14 points for Brandon Jennings.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Nice shot by Brooks.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Free throw line jump shot. Jennings can't get it to go. Pacers trail by 21. And Brooks, here we go. The shot's good.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
And so it's Jennings with it. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. The shot by Holiday, no good. Taken away by Holiday. First minute and a half of basketball play here in the fourth quarter.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Puts up a 3. Hits it from three-point range.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
For three, drains it from beyond the arc.
Controlling the defensive glass has been a problem here tonight.
Big difference in second chance points. That makes it tough.
Brooks gets to Niang. Pass to Brooks. They set the pick. To the paint. Here's Seraphin. And Seraphin throws it down.
A textbook use of the pick and roll, and he's the beneficiary in that one.
Jennings looking over it. No good with the triple. Pacers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Robinson, that's good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Well, he's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Brooks against Jennings. Brooks dishes to Seraphin. Over Noah. Shot by Seraphin. No good.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Jennings passes to Noah. Outside Holiday. Good, and a nice assist from Noah. Noah's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3 happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
New York's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Brooks against Jennings. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
The shrewdness of Jennings, really hard to defend against. I mean, he's magnificent at drawing contact and getting the shots to go down through contact.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor.
Coaches love to see guys get to the line, drawing fouls. It shows he's playing the game with some aggression and passion, too.
Baker, he's checked in for New York. Ellis can't get it to go.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Shoots from 14. Jennings can't get it to go. Indiana's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. George, no good.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Here's Jennings. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Jennings has got 12 points in just the second half.
It doesn't get a whole lot sweeter than watching Jennings pull the trigger from there. I mean, he has this shot on auto dial.
T kicks to Young. Shot clock at 6. Back to T. It's deflected. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Outside Jennings. 1:33 left in the game. It's good.
And Jennings starting to fill it up in a hurry. An incredible score. He feels comfortable shooting from anywhere in the gym.
And so here is Indiana.
And that's just about going to wrap it up for game number 2. Lots of exciting moments out there. Big-time NBA play, and in the end, victory for the Knicks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And they're going to build on their win in Game 1 with another strong performance here tonight to take a 2-0 series lead.
Yeah, and if this game is any indication, these conference finals are looking like it may be a mismatch. If they continue to play even close to the level they have tonight, they'll be booking themselves a spot in the NBA Finals.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Carmelo Anthony.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Kuzminskis is checked in, and Vujicic in for Baker. Back to George. Launches it. Knicks with the rebound.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Jennings with the bucket.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Jefferson kicks to George. And George with the stuff.
And you're not going to get an easier deuce than that, straight to the basket.
The clock now can just run out for the Knicks. Jennings with the bucket.
And it's just competing and, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference.